Hey everybody, let's make better drip coffee at home. I'm your host, Elika, and let's go through my 4 favorite pro tips on making better drip coffee. So it doesn't matter whether you have the fanciest drip coffee pot or the simplest, these 4 tips will help you make better coffee day in and day out and help you make adjustments to get better coffee. So my first tip is ratio. So your ratio of ground coffee to water is the biggest determining factor in whether you're going to like a cup of coffee. And so because of this, sometimes it takes a little bit of reading. I recommend reading your instruction manual that came with your coffee pot, or in the easiest way, if your coffee pot is one that simply brews all of the water that you put inside of it, then it requires you to measure that a little bit. The easiest way to do this is 2 tablespoons of coffee, either whole bean or ground, combined with 6 ounces of water. So for every 6 ounces of water, you will use 2 tablespoons of coffee. And this is the same ratio you're going to find in the drip coffee at Onyx Coffee Lab and many other coffee shops. It is a 1:16 ratio, and it's going to give you really excellent results. Some coffee pots are really simple and they come with their own measured scoops. Like this Breville Precision Brewer, it is a 1-to-1. So for each of these serving levels, I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10 servings of coffee, either ground or whole bean, to match the amount of water that it's going to put through. Some other coffee pots, and this is why I say that you should read the instruction manual, like the Mocha Master, are a little bit more incremental, doing things like 2 scoops, 3, 4, or 7 for different numbered amounts of servings. So if you do a little bit of reading, you're going to be more consistent and get better results that you're going to be happy with. My second greatest tip is going to be your water profile. So at Onyx Coffee Lab, we are retailers of a product called Third Wave Water. Now, it may sound like we're overcomplicating things to make fancy water. However, by using demineralized water, either reverse osmosis or distilled, and adding mineral packets like Third Wave Water, we're not only creating a mineral profile that is optimized for coffee and tea brewing, but it is also better for the health of your machine. These minerals in Third Wave Water are actually going to help reduce any mineral buildup in your machine, increasing its longevity and better tasting coffee. My tip number 3 is finding the right grind size for your coffee. If you just purchase coffee at Onyx Coffee Lab or any other coffee shop and just ask for your coffee to be drip ground or medium, this is going to be the best grind size for a regular drip coffee pot. To put this into some perspective, if you can imagine a coarse table salt, that's going to be the right grind size. It shouldn't be fine and it shouldn't be chunky. It's medium. This is also right in the middle of most home grinders. Not only this, but getting your coffee pre-ground in a cafe with commercial grinders is going to be better and produce better flavor for you than even grinding fresh with a blade grinder. So if you don't have a burr grinder at home, get it pre-ground. You can do that at Onyx Coffee Lab at any of our local cafes or online if you specify that in the notes of your coffee order. Now, my 4th and final tip for better drip coffee at home is cleaning. Now, this is also a little bit of work. Many of your machines will come with their own cleaning tablets that recommend cycles every 6 months, maybe even like 600 cups, anything like that. If you have spent the money on a really nice machine, I do recommend purchasing the descaling or cleaning tablets or powders that manufacturer provides you. This is so that it also stays in their factory warranty, and it's going to help you not only maintain the longevity of your machine, but also should any issues arise, your manufacturer will help take care of that. If your machine is out of warranty or you don't worry so much about that, then you should fill your reservoir with a 50-50 blend of water and white distilled vinegar. Run a cycle of that white vinegar through your brewer. dump all that water, and then run another cycle just with water to rinse any of that out. So I don't recommend soap. You shouldn't be scrubbing a lot of things unless it is removable and touches coffee. If you have removable pieces, anything that builds up coffee oils is going to oxidize and give you off flavors over time. So clean things that are removable and touch coffee, and run white vinegar or cleaning materials through your machine regularly. This will give you better coffee over time, and I think you'll really enjoy it. As always, reach out to our communication team if you have any questions, and happy brewing.